IPOA and the police are doing what they are required to do by
But
law.
you women are doing nothing?
Women, we are doing also our bit, as much as we can.
Catherine, first of all, can you pronounce constitutionalism?
Constitutionalism. Okay, I personally said something about it and sent my condolences. In fact, in one of your shows, morning shows here, and I also spoke in vernacular. It is wrong as a mother to lose a child who could have maybe buried me. It's wrong to bury children. I think we should be tolerant enough. If I find myself in a camp where I don't belong, even if I feel like I don't like what is happening, what they're saying, we should be tolerant. We should advise our children, the youths, not to go where they resist. Maybe they do not agree with their ideologies. Either to stay away, and if they happen to be there, not to start heckling or abusing or throwing stones, whatever we watch. Sometimes it's a trigger. Somebody can go somewhere and one person is saying one term, the other one is saying two terms. Then both find that they can't tolerate each other and war begins.
Senator Keroche, Tabitha,
yes.
Talk to me. I mean, you guys have said nothing.
I think I've been saying it. I've been saying it, I've been saying it. And I've been saying that we must agree and accept the political tolerance. The political differences cannot make us like we are fighting. So I've been saying that in the churches and anywhere I go. But today I saw the CS of Interior come to the Senate, the Committee of Security, the Committee of and then I think what he said to me, I think it gave a lot of hope because he's already known what is the problem. Being the Minister or the CS of Interior, I think he should handle that and should sort it out. Because we can continue that way. If you look, Jeff, what is happening now, what about a year to come from now? We can't agree.
We're 18 months away.
We can't agree.
I'll get to the goons part in a little moment, but Jeremiah, let me give you a chance to say, you guys have been silent.
Jeff, personally, I haven't been silent because, I am in the one-term movement, and unapologetically so. I do believe that it's very unfortunate. Even prior to Kitengela and Kakamega, we've seen the former deputy president attacked over 20 times. The Inspector General of Police has not done anything about it. The CS Interior recently, I think 3 days ago, had the audacity to tell the Kenyan people that, quote unquote, they are politicians who are organizing or stage managing these attacks. And we have seen, especially the recent Witima Church attack, we saw a National Police Service vehicle on the scene. We saw persons who are toting AK-47 rifles. And we know that the Firearms Licensing Act does not allow private citizens to own private rifles, AK-47s. And I'm just wondering, where are we headed? Are we headed the Haiti way? Did the government send police officers to Haiti so that they can benchmark on the state that they want to put the nation on in 2027? And it is a fragile situation. Unfortunately, organizations like EWOP are very politically fragmented. So as women, I know you are asking collectively what we are doing about it. I do not think that we are able to cross beyond the political differences to speak in one voice, because we have political differences. There are those who are saying tunataka power, kuna linda tumbo. There are those who are saying one term. There are those who are saying two term. And we must agree for the sanity of this great nation that this has to come to an end.
Absolutely, I totally agree. And let me stay with you on this, because you're on the other side. You're DCP. You're supporting DCP, and Interior Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen said, "You guys have goons. You guys have goons as well." It's goons and goons.
First of all, Jeff, there's been previous incidents of Mandamano, even prior to the former deputy president being impeached. And we saw on videos, because Citizen is a news outlet, we have seen a compiled report of police officers giving protection to goons. And if they're saying we have the goons, why not arrest them? No one has been arrested so far. They say we have tear gas. Where are we getting tear gas from? You know, it is illegal for a private citizen to have tear gas or to own or to even buy or to trade in it. They say that we are apparently organizing or stage managing these attacks. Why haven't we seen the videos, the clarity of videos of persons who are shooting AK-47s? Why have they not been arrested? And I dare Kipchumba Murkomen tomorrow to table the report on Witima church attack. I dare him, because I have inside information on what it entails, the people who planned it, the police officers that were involved. So I dare him, if he says it is the one-term movement, the people's movement that is stage managing this, I dare him to table that report. So then we can have a conversation from there on who is actually responsible. Not a single arrest has been made, because of course it shows complacency. If you're saying it's us, then why haven't you made any single arrest? Because of course they know it's the government that is funding goons. We saw what they did with the 2024 finance bill protests. Very peaceful. Young people who are coming to aggravate for issues that concern this great republic. But they organize goons to turn it to chaos, and unfortunately, we lost lives.
Yeah. Fatima Dula, let me go to you in Isiolo. I mean, this has been a really violent...
First, let me correct the position that was presented by my sister here, my younger sister. It's really wrong for somebody to say that the government is funding goons. We are all politicians, and we have been here for a very long time. If you look at politics today, if you don't have goons, you are not a real politician. And again, the number of goons, or maybe the youths that are released on those streets or even into the rallies, overpower police. Yeah? Some of them, they even carry pangas and rungus. Yeah? Like on Monday, I had a rally in one of the centers in my county for the by-election. The police were around me, and somebody came and started shooting. By the time...
hold on, around you?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes, yes. By the time they were chased and they were on border, they have already taken off.
Were they shooting at you, or you don't know?
They were shooting at me. Fortunately, it didn't actually reach me, because there was a wall that blocked actually them from the bullets reaching me. And they shot 6 rounds. The police were there. But you see the number of goons and the strategies they employ, yeah, the styles they are using, it's also advancing, you see? Yeah. So it's really wrong for somebody to say that the government is financing goons. That is wrong. It's their honors actually to protect the citizens as a government. But today, if you look at politics in our country, there's unemployment, there is poverty. When people are called to rallies, they are given handouts. And that is actually what is pulling the ground.
But it's always happened. It's not the first time.
No. It's always happening. But I am actually seeing like 2027 will be worse from what we are seeing.
Are you afraid for your life?
I am afraid, but that doesn't mean that I'll stop doing what I'm doing, yeah? So we are really vulnerable, even as politicians, but we have to do what we're supposed to do.
Yeah.
But generally, if you look at the number of politicians, even who control the crowd in a public rally, in comparison to the number of attendants or other participants in those rallies, they are overpowered. There's very little they can do.
Yeah. Catherine Omanyo, or should I say Honorable Me?
I am surprised. I'm shocked that Honorable Njeri is saying about things about the government. They prepared the dinner and served Kenyans. And they added a lot of sugar in vegetables instead of salt. They couldn't eat themselves. We went in to help the government. So pointing fingers at what they served us is wrong. I don't think if she had a clue that goons are being paid and she has evidence, she would be seated here pretty. This is serious. We are talking of losing lives. So it is our responsibility as Kenyans to make it right, to make sure that we talk to our children, we talk to our young people, not to go and create chaos. The government she's talking about almost went into a brink because of maandamano. And nobody, especially me, who has participated in maandamano, would urge any kid, anybody's child, to go and cause chaos. So it is our responsibility, all of us, to make sure that we advise during our speeches, wherever, everybody from MCAs to the president, we advise our young people, if they choose to attend any events, they should not be used, they should not be paid to go and cause chaos.
Yeah.
Yes.
Senator Karanja, let me ask you this. You have been beating on your senator, on your governor, like a drum. What is your problem with your governor?
Thank you, Jeff. I don't think that's the right word to say that I've been beating.
You have.
Like a drum.
Every chance you get.
No. Mine is I've been playing my role as a senator of Nakuru County. The senator of Nakuru County and Senator Fatuma will tell you our work as senators is to represent our people at the national level through the Senate, to ensure that when the national cake is being cut, we are there. To ensure that we get enough resources or revenue to take it back to our counties. And then the second job that we've been given, mandated, is to do the oversight. So if I have a county that has a budget of 26 billion, and then I go to the hospitals, I find there is no medicine in all our hospitals. I find there is no even diagnostic machines, any of the diagnostic machines, and yet our health sector was among the best those years. Then when you come to this time, you find people, the neighboring counties, were referred to our hospitals. But today, we are the people now being referred to go to their hospitals. And then one of our best hospitals, everybody knows, War Memorial Hospital, was closed like in 2023. Our Excellency Governor has 10 court orders to reopen that hospital. It has not been opened. Our people are suffering. There are no access roads, which even we've been forced to close some factories, the tea factories in Kusoi South. Then when you tell me that and then when you go to the ECD schools, I've had a meeting with the principals of the school, of the public schools. They asked for a meeting. And then you know what they told me? The ECDs, our ECD schools in the public schools, they have no teachers. The BOM are the ones now coming together and looking for money to employ teachers. And then we have a program of the UJI program. There is no UJI program. It is a short program because they are just being given unga. You know the raw unga?
Yeah.
Then they get their team to cook the porridge. Then after all that, they use all that money, they can't pay even their water. You know, the tap water. Right. So at the end of it all, the public schools in Nakuru walk. They have no water.
So let me ask you this.
They have been connected the water.
You think you can...
And then, after all that, with no development, the Auditor General report says, the last one, 24th December 2025, that Nakuru is among the top 10 of the counties that they've not done development for their people.
Yeah.
Only 90 million.
Do you think you can can you do a better job than her?
That have been set aside.
Answer my question.
Well, I can do better than her? Definitely. Better than her, but even her, why is she doing what she's supposed to do? That's why now the senator keeps on asking, why isn't it not happening? What is supposed to happen? Then our own source revenue, our potential is 10.9 billion. And then after that, She found the last regime collecting 3.6 billion. Today, she dropped it to 1.6. Today, it is 700 million. Two revenue streams can give you over 3 billion. So where is this money going to? It's too much money, 26 billion per year. Annually, we are talking of 28 billion. And there is no development. What do we do to see? Her own development.
Do you want her job?
Launching the...
Do you want her
launching
job?
her own hotels.
Do you want her
She even
job?
come to launch apartments in Nairobi.
Senator, do you want her
So
job?
if you want me to... in fact, I'm cool. If it is Fatuma Dulo or any other senators in that Senate,
Yes.
I think they should be talking out of on top of their mountain. But for me, having come from corporate, so I'm a bit, mannered and... Otherwise, you can remove your clothes. When you know we are the second biggest county, when it's come to revenue allocation, ask about Maduro what they are getting in Isiolo.
Okay.
I think I believe 6 billion.
Senator.
We are getting 16
Senator,
billion.
do you want to be governor of Nakuru County?
After seeing what Susan has done, I'll do it. I'll jump and restore the name of the women. Because I think in Nakuru, if a woman doesn't jump immediately, it will take 40 years for another woman to be elected as a governor because of what she's done. Do you know she went to abroad to give birth? When our hospitals, 3 women are sleeping on a bed in a maternity, whatever.
Well, she's American, you know. She's
She's
American.
but 3 women today, as you speak, I think you highlighted, they are sleeping on a bed after giving birth. I know, we've given birth. So we know when you give birth, sleeping 3 in a woman in a bed, what that means. Okay. So it is, what is happening in Nakuru, it's unbelievable. I didn't know you'll ask me this. Call me one of the days, I sit here alone, I take you through.
Okay.
And I only talk of Auditor General report, also, Auditor General report, control of budget report.
Right.
That's what I talk about.
Okay, let me go to Jerry Minor here, and you didn't defend your fellow colleague from Lamu County when she was attacked by, right? Why didn't you defend her?
First of all, Jeff, let me do a rejoinder.
We don't want rejoinders.
No, let me just do a rejoinder. You know, I was adversely mentioned.
Don't do rejoinders.
No. Omanyo said that, we voted for this government. I actually canvassed Kirinyaga County.
You were UDA.
And I am a UDA elected member of parliament. But the plan that we had intended to deliver to the Kenyan people, when the president took a detour from that, Jeff, and it is on record that the 2024 finance bill, I voted no for it. 3 months prior to that, I had told the president that I do not like the way things are going. I don't think we're headed in the right direction. Omanyo says that, they came in to help. But the truth is they came in to eat, Jeff. Since they came in, you've only seen them canvass the country, saying wanataka power, saying they want more, representation, saying that they want 50-50. The truth is, Jeff, I never thought in any single day. I thought it's going to be a cold day in hell to hear Omanyo defending the government. After the fact, there's a before the fact and there's an after the fact. After this government sanctioned the killing of over 60 young people. After we have seen what has happened with Shah, the wanton looting of public resources. After the fact, she has the audacity as someone who was purporting to defend the Kenyan people. And I've actually noted, most of these people were just saying that because they'd never seen the inside of State House. I stayed away from that kind of power, Jeff. I used to have breakfast at State House. Sometimes we drop in for dinner. But when you really believe in the Kenyan people, and that we must deliver for them. That is what the likes of Babu Owino and Sifuna are doing. But then these are the guys, some of them in ODM characters, were pretending, purporting that they're defenders of the Constitution of Kenya. There's a 10-point agenda. We'll get to that. I know they know that it has not been implemented, but they do not care anymore because eating is more important. And one thing, weirdly, I don't know Sifuna very well. And we've had very minimal interactions. But there's a place we sit in Parliament to have lunch as members. And one day when I was just freshly, new in Parliament, newly minted, randomly he told me, there are 2 things in this Parliament. If you're eating, you shut up. you don't defend your people. You don't see wrong. You don't see human rights issues. You don't see wanton looting. But if you will defend the people, you can be certain that you will not make any money in this regime. And Jeff, sitting here right now, you know which side I chose, and you know which side Omanyo eventually.
Jeff.
And
Hold on. I'll get to you, Catherine. Hold on, Catherine. But you still didn't answer my question about your Lamu woman rep. You didn't.
She has not answered.
Yeah, she has.
as a matter of fact, Jeff, I was not in the country.
Oh, come on.
And I wasn't.
But
I wasn't,
but
Jeff. It is a fact.
But
It
you
is a
heard
fact.
about it.
It
When
is
you
a
came
fact.
back, you could have
It's online.
defended
It is. I came in, I think, 2 weeks later. And we have had this conversation because I did feel that it is not my individual responsibility to come out and issue a statement. As a women's caucus, Kewopa, they issued a statement. She has not issued any statement either, anytime I've been attacked. So life is quid pro quo. You don't see the wrongs when they're happening to me, but you expect me to see them when they're happening to you.
That's very selfish of you. Very selfish.
And that's why people are saying power, power, because ultimately, that is the way it works.
Catherine.
Yes.
She's attacking you.
She needs to pre-edit herself. When she was comfortable and telling us how they prayed to get that government and keep some of us away and put all the mitegos and called us not shareholders.
Yes.
She was so comfortable until they suffocated the child they gave birth to themselves. We came in to resuscitate that child. And there is nothing wrong with coming in to resuscitate our own government that was almost going into a brink. So, as she talks, that Jesus that she said they prayed to, is he now creeping? The Jesus I prayed to said, calm the situation, go in, be a unifying figure, make sure equitable things are that happen. We have devolved functions, defend it. ODM, that's where I am, is the conscience of the Constitution. Is it being followed? Is it being, taken just like you can read a newspaper and throw it away? So, as we come in to defend the Constitution and also defend the gains that we've got since devolution, we found out a lot that needed to be put together.
So you're insisting you're in broad-based?
Yes, Baba left us there.
Huh?
Baba left us.
Baba didn't say stay in. He said still till 2027.
She's confirming she's eating.
2027 is 18 months from. We are still having time. He said we work until it's progressive and we negotiate. If we will agree, then what's wrong with that?
But he didn't say you support the re-election of the president. He didn't say that.
He said we support this government not to go down.
Until
Because
2027.
they left it in flames.
How did we?
They
when?
did. So when they found out that, the truth is,
They left it in
where
flames.
where she is, I do respect.
Okay.
It's
Fatima, before I go to break,
Yes.
are you listening to this stuff? Are you listening to this? Where do you stand?
Of course, I am with the government.
At uko 2 term?
Maybe 2 term, if possible, even 3 term, which is not there by law. Let me tell you, Jeff, all these discussions that we are hearing, of course, Njeri is defending her current position before things went bad. Yeah? And Omanyo, is it Omanyo?
Omanyo.
Omayo.
Omanyo.
Omanyo.
NYO.
Yes.
Omanyo. Omanyo is now deep in power. Yeah?
Yes.
So that is why she's actually defending broad-based. As a politician, you must be closer to where the power is. Nobody wants to be in the cold. And the choice of DCP to be out there, I'm sure most of them, they are eyeing 2027 re-election. If you have actually given birth to a healthy baby, why do you abandon that baby and go to somewhere where there is no baby? You see? So politics is about power. Politics is about interest. ODM, their interest is now in broad-based. You've heard them saying the goodies that they never got for many years, they're currently getting. Yeah?
Yeah.
So DCP and the opposition, they're actually trying to build their position so that if they get into government 2027, they'll be also enjoying whatever they are going to enjoy. And that is why they are saying, in 2027, we are going to form another government that will be accountable to people. And I'm sure, having been around for some time, things might be even different. So as politics continue, people normally talk about the current situation and give promises for what is not there.
It is very cold when you're outside the tent.
Yes, exactly.
I'm outside the tent. I actually chose to be outside the tent.
No.
Because I believe that true sovereignty is consulting with your people.
I won't go.
It is. Jeff, it is. It is.
Come on.
It is. It is. It is.
Ladies, I want to take a quick break. Come back. Already, at least Tabitha says...
You know, there is a colleague in the Senate who came to a meeting the other day.
Yes.
I don't want to mention his name. He said, Kumbe, opposition is this good, you know? That's why we are out there. So when he was in the government, things were not very good.
Fatima, do you want to be governor?
Given the opportunity, yes. I have served in the Senate 3 terms.
Correct.
A change is always
Can you remove Abdi Guyo?
You know, votes are with the public.
Can you remove him?
Yes.
Can you beat him?
Why not?
At least you women speak your heart, you know. At least you tell the truth. Tabitha wants to be governor of Nakuru County. What do you want to be?
I'm going to be defending my seat, Jeff.
You don't want to be governor of Kirinyaga?
It is not that. It is not a matter of wanting, Jeff. I also want to have the capacity and the gravitas, you know, political machination when I take over or when I offer myself.
So you stay woman rep?
Yes, I will.
Omanyo, where are we going?
I'm still there. I'm going to defend my seat.
By the way, are you Secretary General, acting Secretary General of ODM?
There's never a vacuum in politics. Even Baba himself is deceased. We put in somebody we trust that understands everything about ODM.
Okay, so from woman rep of Busia, where are you going? Are you staying there?
I'll stay there for now, and I will think about it.
Is that why you call yourself Honorable Me?
Yeah, myself and I.
Guy. Come back, talk about...
I am me, Jeff.
You are you?
Yes.
What you see is what you get.
Exactly.
I love it. Senator Fatima Dulo from Isiolo. We've got Catherine Omanyo from Busia County Woman Rep. We've got Senator Kiroche, I call her Kiroche, Tabitha Karanja. She's a senator from Nakuru County. And we've got Woman Rep from Kirinyaga, Jerry Minor. Ladies' night. They're talking their minds without fear or favor. This is what we need to hear. What do you think? Keep tweeting at Koinange Jeff, at Citizen TV Kenya, the hashtag JK Live. JK Live takes a break. We'll be back. Business, sports, and then back to the bench with the ladies. There's lots of umama on the bench. We'll be back in a moment.
Kenya. Farik.
Digital warehouse executive officer. The system will ensure that farmers are not being compelled to sell their commodities immediately after harvest when prices are lowest.
Management. So the system we are launching is live. We have used it end to end. We have 16 financial institutions that are working on developing warehouse receipt financing products. We have 25 certified warehouses. We have about 114 warehouse receipts that have been traded through this system that we are launching. And out of this 114, 44 receipts have been financed.
New digital tools have been unveiled to help small businesses overcome trade barriers and access financing under the Africa Continental Free Trade Area. The International Trade Center launched a non-tariff measure self-assessment tool. This to help identify farms' export requirements before crossing borders. At the same event, which marked the final day of the East African Business and Investment Summit, KEPSA introduced an MSME financing gateway to connect businesses with funding opportunities. Officials say the two platforms aim to reduce trade delays and boost small business participation in regional trade.
The impact is to ensure that when you are an exporter, you want to export to a specific market, you have to know what are the rules, what are the regulations. So it's for them to help them to prepare to go outside and to be able to tap into the different opportunities.
NTM Tools is about a tool that enables the traders, especially the SMEs, to identify barriers for specific target markets and to how to navigate and find solutions to accessing those markets. So it's about identifying what documents are required in a target market.
Antunga Nutrition has unveiled a new high-capacity aqua feed plant in Kenya, nearly doubling its annual output as it bets on the rapid growth of aquaculture in East Africa. The newly commissioned facility lifts production capacity from 24,000 metric tons to 45,000 metric tons per year, strengthening the company's ability to meet rising demand for quality fish seed across the region. The plant will supply Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania and Rwanda as it is set to enhance feed consistency, improve affordability and stabilize supplies for farmers. Speaking at the launch, the General Manager Harrison Juma has termed the investment a pivotal step for both the company and the region's fish farming industry.
What that means for us is the gaps that we were witnessing in the past. We did a lot, not too much, but there was a little of importation of products from other regions, and that means the product was a little bit expensive. We can be able to serve you 100% from this factory, which you'll have the pleasure of visiting in a few.
Business News brought to you by Safaricom Business.
With Lipa na M-Pesa, manage payments ni kwa rahisi. Join Safaricom Business today and power your progress.
Time for some sporting action. Shabana Football Club scored at the death to grab all the 3 points in a tough Kenya Premier League match against Mathare United at the Nyayo National Stadium. This was one of the 3 matches played this afternoon. Captain George Onyango headed in the lone goal in the final play to give Shabana all the 3 points and climbed to 40 points, same as AFC Leopards in second position. In Embu, Tusker Football Club got their first win under coach Julian Mitt, with returning striker Ibrahim Joshua scoring the only goal in the first half to condemn Muranga Seals to their second consecutive loss. In Mombasa, Bandari and Nairobi United settled for 1-1 draw. Benson Omala scored for Naibos for the second consecutive match, while Amza Mubarak equalized for the Dockers. The Kenya Volleyball Federation Women National League second leg matches served off today at the Kasarani Indoor Arena, with 3 matches lined up on the first day of the competition. The volleyball club are still looking for their first win in the top flight after going down 3-0 to DCI in the opening match of the day. A plus lost in the straight sets of 25-15, 25-17 and 25-17. In the second match of the day, KCB made light work of the Young Spikes in 3-0 straight sets win. KCB were ruthless in the first sets, winning 25-10. They were again dominant in the second set, winning 25-12. They won the third set 25-13. 2 matches will be played tomorrow at the same venue. DCI taking on Kenya Army, then Postbank will face the KDF in the second match. Newcastle United confirmed their place in the last of the 16 UEFA Champions League for the first time after beating Karabakh 3-0, completing a 9-3 aggregate victory in the match.
Mikakowski and Tonali puts in the rebound.
Know that.
Katikati.
That should have been the capital. That's where she is.
Yeah.
Ausio, right next to her,
Kenya.
woman rep from Busia, Catherine Omanyo. Is she the Secretary General of ODM? I mean, she's the one who announced that.
She read the press statement.
She read the press statement, calling herself me honorable or honorable me.
Yes.
Has truly.
Right next to her, Senator from Nakuru County, Tabitha Karanja, a.k.a. Keroche. She wants to be governor. That's why she's dressed like that, looking pretty cool. Royal colors. And right next to her, woman rep from Kirinyaga, Jeremiah. She wants to stay as woman rep. Okay, that's all good. But she should have gone for governor, maybe. You're young enough, you're smart enough, you could do it. Think about it.
By the way, Governor Waiguru is finishing a second term.
Exactly, second term. And so, you know, it's open.
But she become
Well, my
the
senator is vying for governor. And, you know, we work...
They are friends.
Team.
They're
So we
friends.
have a
friends.
team. We have a team.
So you have an agreement.
Yes. We have a working relationship, but
Okay.
not the power one.
All right.
Not the power.
Can I?
Take a break. Hold on, Mama Omanyo. Hold on. We don't know if you're Secretary General or not, so you can't call order. We're taking a break, coming back. We have a great conversation, folks. Women speaking their minds. I love it when it's Women's Night. Let's take a break. JK Live. Keep tweeting at Kwenanga Jeff.
At Ayub Abdikadir.
At Citizen TV Kenya, the hashtag is JK Live. JK Live takes a break. We'll be back in a moment.
Na mapenzi responsibly. PG. The bar. Luke.
Handle the problem. He actually placed me there for a reason. The potential I have, I'm equal to the task.
Okay, so are you acting ODM
yes,
Secretary General?
I am acting. And there's never a vacuum, actually, in politics. You see, we miss Baba up to
Yeah, but what is the legal standing? I mean, come on, you just can't place yourself there and, you know.
People do not know. The matter is at court. I couldn't like to elaborate on it, but there are things that make, the things that happen, and it reaches a point where people get so frustrated and look for other options. As they solve that problem, we cannot be at a standstill just waiting for one particular person. There are structures, and the structures in the party and different organs can handle the problem as the party continues its activities.
But the tribunal says Sifuna is a substantive Secretary General, not you.
That is why I'm saying the matter is at court. So we can't really discuss much.
So you're not really the Secretary General?
I am.
You're
I'm
not?
acting.
No, you're not. It's in court.
If somebody is not in office, somebody else will do the job. Nobody is indispensable, including you, Jeff.
Yeah, but can you sign checks? Can you authorize payment?
It is coming to pass. Watch this space.
No. Ati, watch this space. Utakuwa kisign?
Yeah.
Why are you doubting?
Akili
No,
sawa.
Fatima, she says, Ati, watch this space.
You're underrating her.
I'm just saying,
if
Sifuna.
anybody wants to make everybody, you know, frustrated,
Yes.
you know, the party position matters.
Okay, Fatima, she says she'll be able to sign. Hold on, Senator, hold on. Sifuna is the only signatory to those checks. No money can be released until...
For now.
For now.
Yeah.
But, no, but why if you know you are an engine, the power behind that engine is you want to switch it off for everybody? Yes, you have to go with the party position. And if you don't want that, what is so difficult with stepping
But you know, Baba had a soft spot for Sifuna.
Even me.
And
everybody else in the party. Baba was, and that is why he got the name Baba.
Yes.
Baba would call even a small person like me just to say hi, to find out what is happening, how is Busia. You know, you could see me shaking on the phone saying, yes, Baba. Hey, yeah. He was a different leader. You know, I miss that gentleman.
I was about to ask you, do you miss him?
I do. It is hard. You know, I was never raised by a daddy. I lost my dad when I was a teenager. So to me, if I get somebody so concerned and seeing potential in you, people can, you know, step on you, Jeff, and you have this potential, but there's this one person God sends that sees what everybody else is not seeing. That was Baba. So if people say I cannot say constitutionalism, Baba says she will.
And
that
you said
was
it.
Baba.
You said it.
Yes.
After some struggle.
And if I say honorable me, for those who passed literature and Fasihi, they would cut it down and say, actually, this is what she meant. Looking at the body language, you would see I was under duress. And Baba would tell me, well done. But in future, he said, out of cameras, he would tell me, in future, you don't have to read it. Nobody had put a gun on your head, because actually I had not gone through it, but I knew the agenda of the day. So somehow, with all the cameras and everything, and then it was a little bit delayed. Somebody joked and said, hey, whoever was to bring it has been hijacked. You know, there was so much going on, but it is well. I am me.
And you're very confident going forward, huh?
Anytime, any position.
But for now, you are not the Secretary General.
I am the acting Secretary General. There's no vacuum. There's no vacuum. Even any other position that will go, not filled up, somebody will step in.
Will you go with whatever the court rules? Will you be...
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because if all of us are focused on realizing what Baba left us, we have unfinished business, the NADCO report. It is progressive, and we need to negotiate to compensate people who lost their lives, people who have scars after Maandamano, people whose homes were demolished. There's a lot on the table that we can't afford any person delaying that. Because if you say you want to take care of or defend Wananchi, that is fast.
Okay, let me go to Tabitha Karanja, because you're a one-term senator, right? One term.
Yeah.
And now you want to go the next step. What's the hurry? What's the hurry?
There's no
hurry. There's
no hurry, but I wanted to assure you that what a man can do, a woman can do better.
Thank you.
Yes.
Wow.
So don't underrate Mweshomanyi, because she's a woman. She can do better than Sivuna, believe me. What a man can do, a woman can do better. And then ODM is a very big party. I'll be surprised if it has only one signatory. It must be many. It can't be signed by one person. It must be many. So don't dwell on, you can't sign a check, I'm sure it has many. Either 2 or either 3 to sign.
Just like Kiroche.
It's like it is true. You can't sign alone.
No.
No.
It
has to be a many.
So why do you want to be governor, Senator? Why do you want to be governor? I mean, you have your side hustle. It's not even a side hustle. It's a billionaire conglomerate. But, why do you want to do this?
I know it's a bit, public leadership. It is, you go there, like it's like a sacrifice. It's not like the way you're building your own business. But because of the failed leadership and bad governance of what Her Excellency Susan has done to Nakuru County, and with what now I know, the resources we are given to Nakuru, or the ones I get through the national government on equitable share of revenue, we are number 2. So Nairobi, you're number 1, we are number 2. So we get a tune of over 15 billion on equitable share of revenue. On source revenue collection, you get over 10. Then when you look at additional grants and all that, which we were denied, we were denied on the World Bank grant, were denied because of, again, what? Corruption. So they cited corruption, the World Bank cited corruption. So after looking at all that, and then I see how people are suffering, I'm saying I don't need money to build a hotel, to buy a car, to do what as you put it. So I just want to come and work for my people and prove that devolution was the best thing that ever happened to this country. But now the way things are going, it's as if devolution has been the worst. I want to give you an example. If you look at when Kibaki came on in power, that was
2002.
Yeah, he found 201 billion as the money that was being collected, or as tax, from tax, exchequer, you know, the money that the whole of the Kenya KRA could collect from the businesses, the taxpayers and all that, was 2.1. Today, we are talking of 2.5 something trillion. And then we are suffering. Is there any enough reason you can give? It is because when you look at the devolution, we put the wrong people in the county leadership, the CEOs, that we put most of these governorship positions, and they are the ones now rooting. So the money we are pushing, me and Fatuma and the rest, the 47 senators, it is that we are pushing. Like, you know, I know we did last financial whatever for 425 billion went to the counties, and then now we want to push it to have 1,500 billion, and then at the end of it, our people are not benefiting. What are we seeing? These people, they came in with nothing. Today they have private job budgets, private whatever. They have become billionaires. Nobody becomes a billionaire unless you put something that we know. You created like a business or you started something to become a billionaire. No. But you can't just become a billionaire and we never saw anything that you did. So that is public money.
Tell me something.
We are using. So what am I trying to say? I want to come in and show that what these people have failed or what our governors are failing, which can be done. And then our people to know devolution was the best thing ever that happened to this country.
Okay, I want to say two things. One, Governor Keheka is not here to defend herself. I wish she was. Maybe we'll do a show between you and her and you can defend, you know,
no
your thing. We'll
no
organize.
Problem. Yes.
Number two, do you have a helicopter of your own?
No. And I'm a billionaire. And I don't have.
Must you have
Did you just say you're a billionaire? Did you just say you're a billionaire?
She did.
Google. What?
Let me Google.
Google.
Billionaire. Sabina Keroche. She's a billionaire.
I'm just saying.
Yes, you're just saying.
done.
It is now to go and do roll your sleeves and do work for the people that gave you that position, that put you in that office. It is criminal to be given money by the government on behalf of the people of Nakuru, of Migori, of Kirinyaga, wherever. And then, instead of doing the work that was supposed to be done, you're diverting that money.
Tell me something. You're really enjoying your role as senator, aren't you?
Why do you say I'm enjoying?
No, if you can compare senator and CEO Keroche.
No. CEO was much, right? You can't compare. Yes, you can't. This one, you have headaches. Yeah, and it's not because of that your child slept hungry, or it's because of the people. People are coming to you crying.
Let me go to Fatima.
People are crying.
Fatima Dulo. Hold on, Jerry. Fatima, who's faced, I mean, I didn't know it was that dangerous in Isiolo. I didn't realize.
It's deadly.
Is it?
Deadly.
You couldn't even land at the airport there, right?
No. By the way, it's not that there are people sitting there and waiting for you to land and then shoot.
Yes.
But there's so much insecurity in Isiolo. There's so much abduction of individuals in Isiolo. You cannot oppose the sitting or the current government because if you open your mouth, you'll be silenced. And that has been happening for a very long time. So I have been actually also threatened severally. Yeah?
Like on your phone or verbally, or they send messages? Or
In fact, this sitting governor has been even in public forum where he was insulting me very badly. You can even play that clip here. Yeah? So,
Akasemaje?
matusi mbaya sana. So anyway, it's up to him. But I think generally, not necessarily Isiolo alone, but in so many areas where women are actually vying for position, where men quote saying that they are positioned for men, you face a lot of challenges.
But Senator, I mean, does that discourage you from wanting to run?
Never. I ran twice against 3-4 men. So that doesn't discourage me. Whoever wants to deal with me, I will also deal with them. Yeah, of course.
Come on, buyer.
Come on, buyer.
Welcome, ma'am.
Yeah. So there are a lot of challenges.
Yeah.
But I think it's not that I'm really hungry for that position or anything like that. I have served in the Senate 3 times. And I have a lot of experience as far as public service is concerned.
Yeah.
But the kind of problems Isiolo people are facing today, with the 3 devolutions, it's like we are even back to national government days without devolution. We don't have service delivery at all. The hospitals are not working. There is no water. There are no roads. I mean, there is no office that you can walk to and get service delivery in Isiolo. The governor is operating from Nairobi. He only goes to Isiolo when visitors are coming to Isiolo or when he has function to launch.
Ako hapa Runda.
I don't know where he lives, but that is what is happening. So he's an absentee governor who comes only when he feels that he can come. Yeah?
But you have that beautiful road that goes to Archer's Post all the way to Ethiopia.
Exactly. Isiolo is a very beautiful...
It's a beautiful place.
It's a very beautiful place, and there are a lot of resources.
And that was Mwai Kibaki, yeah?
Really? No.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
not only Mwai Kibaki. But I think generally, if we get good leaders, there are a lot of opportunities in Isiolo which we can actually explore.
Yeah.
But currently, we are facing a lot of challenges. If you look at on-source revenue, it's not automated. People collecting revenue, pockets.
Your pocket.
Yeah? So nobody is taking action.
No.
People are employed left, right, and center. You know, the law says 35% of the revenue that is allocated to the county. Today, most of the counties are 45, 50, you know.
Yeah.
Instead of carrying out development, people are employing individuals. And I wish we can actually amend constitution where governors should not be elected, because that is what is spoiling this country. Because they look at their politics. How will I come back is what they are looking at. It's not how am I going to help my people or provide service delivery.
They want another 5 years.
So we have a lot of...
How are you going to be different? Hata ukikuwa governor, si utataka second term?
Second term is by law. And it depends whether people of Isiolo will elect me for second term or not. So that will be dependent with the people of Isiolo. So I will be different, God willing, if I get elected in 2027. And I'm looking forward to that, inshallah.
Inshallah.
God willing.
Inshallah.
Jeremiah, so for you, a rookie, I mean, you know, first time woman rep, right?
Yes.
And you had a hard time in the first year or so, right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you were beaten up. I think they pulled your hair.
I shaved my hair.
Wakatoa nywele yako. Guy.
You can imagine. Governors, you see, it seems the issue is cutting across board. We must know, maybe because they're called excellencies, you know, it bloats their heads.
Exactly. Exactly. They think they're on top of the world because of your excellency.
And
some of them, they don't even know what is happening in those counties, by the way.
Si Wakorunda.
Wakorunda, but anyway, we have a lot of challenges.
Jeff, you know, I'm going to raise a fin note.
Go on.
My good sister.
Yes.
Catherine. And you know, I have so much love for her.
Yes.
As an individual. But if the political parties dispute tribunal has stayed, you know, when it issues stay orders, that means that she cannot be acting as G.
Correct.
You know, stay order means that, and I know my sister Fatma has studied law, it means that the status quo pre the event is to be maintained. And I do wish her well, you know, as a fellow woman. You can note that because of patriarchal systems and issues that very few female are SGs of major political parties. You know, very few actually even are party leaders. I think it's only Honorable Martha Karua, PLP, party leader. And I always do want to see them do better. And I've always felt that as women, once we get there, you know, we must agree also to be judged on the same standard because we are leaders and we are equal to the task. On the 10-point agenda in regard to victims' compensation, you know, the president has legal advisors, Jeff. I believe it would be an absurdity if they didn't tell him that we have a victims protection board, right? One of the duties of that board is to actually compensate victims. So he was very well aware that he was acting extra-constitutional by composing a panel, purportedly, you know, to review the issues of the 2024-2025 protests and compensate the victims that were affected in regard to that. And it would be good as female leaders because when there's violence, women really suffer. Yeah. We were in Quarry the other day, you know, after attending a Utawala church. And I saw women running towards my car, you know, and I knew kimeumana, you know. Within a fraction of like 30 seconds, I see flying stones. You know, you never know where they're coming from. I've had to repair my vehicle, I think, like 4 or 5 times. The same happened when we were receiving His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua from the United States. He himself did not know whether he was being evacuated or being arrested because of the melee that was surrounding it. And it is important we remember that, you know, our Constitution grants us freedoms and rights. Yeah. We can agree to differ on principle. But then, you know, Jeff, when you laughed it off, I still insist, Article 1 of the Constitution, true sovereignty belongs to the people of Kenya. If I act ultra-vires to what the people of Kirinyaga County, what they have a right to recall me today as a member of parliament, county MP. And it is very unfortunate, Jeff, if we cannot represent the issues of the people, the unemployment issues, the healthcare issues. We have just seen on the news the funding crisis, higher education, a deficit of over 260 billion Kenya shillings. But we have seen also in the news outlets that Talanta Stadium here, over 11 billion has been lost, unaccounted for. E-Citizen, we've seen the looting, wanton that's happening, over 60 billion lost. That money could go be allocated to our children. Are
you saying you're disappointed with the government that you came in with?
Which is why, Jeff, I said I differ with it. And I voted. You know, I've had my sisters perhaps allude to the fact that maybe it happened at the impeachment. Jeff, I voted no for the finance bill of 2024.
But you voted yes.
Member.
You voted yes for the finance bill 2023.
Because I still believed in the government, Jeff. And I say there's an after the fact and a before the fact. But then you cannot tell me. It is like telling a newlywed, you know, Jeff, you just marry a young woman, beautiful. And then the first year, you don't have, you know, and I don't mean in, I know there are women who cannot bear children. But I'm saying if you both, you know, fertile, the first year, there's nothing. The second year, there's nothing. The third year, she's going to be like, okay, well, what's happening here?
But she's pregnant now. She is.
Eating. Pregnant. People who are eating are happy.
She's pregnant now.
She is very pregnant. The problem, they were not themselves fertile. The problem, yes. They ran ahead and say she's not getting pregnant.
But you voted no for the finance bill 2024, didn't you?
Because I was on the other side, I didn't know that the land was fertile. It is fertile.
You were not eating.
So the woman is pregnant now. Yes. You can mention
it's another term for they were not eating then.
They
had not seen the inside of
the program going on.
It's their time to eat.
It's not time.
Jeff, they only realized
yes, Fatma.
the other side of the government after the former DP was removed.
Right.
Before he was removed, they didn't see the other side.
But I'm saying No, Jeff. You know,
the reason is...
You know, that is not...
Come on.
It is not the correct position. I just say, when was the former deputy president impeached? September, right?
November,
right? When was the finance bill passed? When was it passed?
In July.
Yes. I voted no for the finance bill.
Anyway, it's not the issue of finance bill.
I no longer put up with this.
Senator.
What I'm saying, in some counties, like in Nakuru, you know Nakuru, we are talking of the 42 tribes.
Yes.
So meaning you can't just wake up to say 1 term, 2 terms, whatever. Because at the end of it, you'll find some of these people, when they say 2 terms or 1 term, depending on where they come
You are deputy majority leaders.
Just
You
say,
should not talk like that.
No. Depending on where they come from. No. I'm saying from depending on where they come from.
Yes.
But in some counties like ours, when we count what the national government has done, that's the only thing we can show. We can show a road was launched by the national government. Yeah. We can see the teachers that are in the public schools, like the 24,000, 100,000 teachers, we can see. When you go to our ECD, and you see ECD is so small, has no teachers. But you can see the public schools have teachers. Yeah. When you look at the schools built, we are talking of 24,000 schools built. When you look at the county government, how many schools have they built? So to us, we are just watching. We'll watch and see if whichever will do better than the other. And we've welcomed everyone. In Nakuru, we are welcoming everyone.
Pay me to campaign for you.
Yeah, we've welcomed everyone.
We share the billion.
Unasikia?
Yes.
Unasikia? Unasemaje?
We've come there, everyone to enter there, and then leave, because they will not sleep there for 2 days. They leave, and then for us, we think, we digest, and then we know.
But the way,
we'll actually be there.
But we'll be looking
Friday.
what we see.
Where?
You know? We'll be in Nakuru on Friday.
You will?
Yes, with the alternative government.
You are welcome. Yeah.
By the way,
I'm welcome.
Governor Keika says Gachagua is not welcome.
No,
exactly.
He said everybody must be welcome in Nakuru. Why? We are all 42 tribes. We have different political affiliations. We can't say that we are UD, we are Jubilee, we are whoever. We are all there. But so people will come, get on the other side, and leave.
But Keika is saying this man is tribal. Asikuja.
Yeah, shareholders. Are they shareholders?
Yeah.
You know, Kehika is actually a lawyer by profession.
No, don't discuss Kehika here.
She's an advocate of the High Court of Kenya. She is able, she has the capacity and the intellect to read and understand the Constitution of Kenya. The freedom of association, the freedom of speech. We have NCIC. Should I feel, for whatever reason, that something has been said that is against the Constitution of Kenya, they have the mandate to draft charges, Jeff. But then you cannot, as a whole governor, a county governor, someone who actually understands. I would forgive Omanyo. She's not a lawyer. I'd actually excuse even Tabitha. But then she is an actual advocate of the High Court. She knows the Constitution.
Jeff.
Yes, we cannot divide the people.
It's wrong to discuss somebody who is not here.
It is important.
Okay.
But she cannot defend herself.
But she's defending the governor.
It is in the public domain, actually.
Mentioning her.
No.
The one was mentioned. See that Susan has said.
Correct. She says Gachagua is
the public domain.
It is the public domain. It has been consumed. It can be discussed.
What's your name, Susan? Can we proceed on something else?
Yes, sir.
Actually, he can go anywhere in Kenya.
Yeah.
And do whatever he wants to do. Kenya belongs to all of us. The only problem is he himself. He used to discriminate people when he was in power. He could say people who have no shareholding, and he could be deliberate about it, especially where I come from. I don't know what we did to him. He could say, these ones did not vote. Yeah. You know me, I serve, I give grants to everybody. Whoever has qualified gets the grants. I don't say, you did not vote for me, you don't qualify. So people say such things because Gachagua himself manufactured the pill. So they are giving him the same dose to swallow.
It's a bitter pill.
Yeah.
It's a bitter pill to swallow.
Yes, if you say, you say you've put some mitegos. Nobody should come there. And you discriminate other regions. You take all goodies to your side alone and leave out the others. Then sometimes it is good to get the same jab you gave others.
Jeff, it would be unfair if I don't respond to that, because people know that I am an ardent follower of His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua. Catherine says that, you take goodies. The National Assembly is the one that budgets. Budgets. The key word is budgets. She sits as a member in the National Assembly.
Appointments.
You know? So apparently, I actually never saw Omanyo in the line to see the former deputy president when he was serving as DP.
I was not a shareholder.
I mean, if she came and was actually turned away, she could have said the same. Now, they are propagating the same shareholding narrative right now. It is correct because it is convenient for them. And I mean, really,
nobody has been left
give
out.
the man his due.
I think
give Caesar what's due to Caesar.
What Mohesh you're trying to say is the equitable, shareable, that revenue. It doesn't discriminate.
Yes, that's what I mean, and I'm saying...
That you didn't elect this one, you didn't... That's what you're trying to say.
And of course, it's the National Assembly, yes.
So a politician can go and tell people whatever you tell people, but we all...
No, you guys don't confuse us. No, Jeff, let me tell you. Let me tell you.
Fatima, you go.
There's no discrimination.
Skiza.
Equitable sharing of revenue is there in law.
Yes.
Yes.
But politically, this is a political government.
Yes.
The closer you are to the government, the more you get benefits. And that is why those who have been in the same political lineup, like the former deputy president and His Excellency William Ruto, they sat and shared the positions in cabinet and PS positions.
Exactly.
Yeah? So people should not actually sit here and tell us that there is nothing that can be shared. Those are the goodies people share when they actually get into those positions. And when you are closer to the government. Number two, you know, some people will say, why are Northern Kenya people fighting to stick in the government? We have a lot of challenges ourselves. And we really feel if we are closer to the government, we will get a lot of development here and there. Yeah? We are minority, not like you guys from Central. At least we get appointment. That's why we stick in the government. So people should not sit here and tell us simply wherever you are, you can be able to get the share of the national.
You have to fight for it.
I think
yes,
you
have to fight for it. You must be in the government for you to get the share.
Unless she's talking about
let me clarify. Unless she's talking of political appointments, PS, CS, whatever.
And you
don't lie. No.
But that share, it's equal.
Yes, and just.
It's equal.
The revenue allocation, from national government is by law.
But we are there 47 senators.
And actually, you know, there's the equitable share, and there's an allocation that some
it is.
You know?
Don't lie to us.
It doesn't matter whether you're elected.
Okay.
No.
You get your share.
Yes.
Omanyo, let me ask you this. ODM, split right down the middle. Let's not kid ourselves. Iyo chungwa imekatika.
Ungempe nusu.
Sasa wewe unapiga.
Naweza kukata kama kuna chungwa hapa, naweza kukata tena niwaoneshe.
Jeff, the original orange is orange in color. The one you are describing has red, so it is malnutrition. We need those with a red orange to come back home and eat the healthier one, a good orange.
Can I?
Everywhere, our ODM party is like the big river. This river had crocodiles, had all the aquatic animals you can mention. So you can fish and get the right fish.
But Omanyo, listen to me. You guys have created rebels. Sifuna, Babu, Winnie, Karoli, even Siaya Governor James Orengo. I mean, they're splitting your party down the middle, and you can't see this?
I do see, and I see clearly. But I see ODM members exercising beyond boundaries their democratic rights. And if they go beyond where we have marked our territories as ODM party, then that's where there is a problem. Where we are saying, you and you and you, step aside a little, because you are no longer echoing what the party position is.
So why don't you give Sifuna back his SG ship?
Because he still does not agree with some things that Baba left to us. the unfinished business. Because you cannot be a spokesperson of any institution, but you wake up and come up with your own narrative. It has to go with what the party has decided.
Is it because he's opposed to Ruto that he's being punished?
That is his right. Wow. We cannot force him to like anybody. But the party wants to work.
Baba
left us in broad-based.
Baba never ever punished him for anything. He must have seen something in Sifuna.
We know. Baba
Sifuna's
even one
lawyer?
time. Yeah, listen, Jeff. There's a time Baba himself told him, na wewe punguza makali.
Yeah.
You know, when Baba says that, there was a...
Were you there?
It is...
Were you there?
I'll send you the clip. I'll send you the clip.
She has evidence.
Yes,
Senator, yes, go ahead.
Yeah, mine as acting, and we are praying for her to become the SG for the ODM.
Thank you.
But whatever it takes, ensure the party of ODM, Baba's party that we love,
it's not cracked.
Good.
Jeff.
You too.
Hold on.
You guys say a Baba.
That's all. That's all we want.
You too?
Yeah.
That's all you want?
Yes, to be one.
Okay, Jerry Minor?
Jeff, you know, I just checked on the orange issue.
Yeah.
You know, my good sister said that the ones which are red are malnourished. And I can actually confirm to you, the ones that are red have resistance to disease. They're actually suitable. They are grafted. They're like an improved version.
You cannot start...
So the ODM with Sifuna and Babu is an improved version of ODM. You know?
Yeah.
And it is a grafted one that has high resistance.
Better test.
That is able to move this country ahead.
I have to read this message before this man goes to sleep. He's 100 years old.
Okay.
Which one is this?
Manu Chindaria.
Oh.
I'm telling you, man, this guy watches this show. He's 100 years old. He says, Dear Jeff, women in politics can change Kenya.
Amen.
Collectively, women can change our country. Let us talk how we can put food on the table for our people, provide work to our youth roaming around Kenya. Women can do it.
Thank
Manu
you.
Chindaria.
Thank you, Manu.
Thank you, Manuel.
Yes.
Amazing.
Now, the orange she's describing...
Yes. Well, are we back to orange?
...is not what Baba left. The orange that I'm in with our party leader Oburu and Gladys, it's the orange Baba
Orange
left.
is orange.
In life, Jeff, there are things...
Listen. Hold on. Omanyo.
There are things your father could tell you...
Put the orange aside, eh? Ata DJ Hamuna.
DJ?
Unaenda kwa function DJ ametoroka.
My playlist on this is basic.
Who was the DJ?
The DJ has moved to the Babu and Sifuna.
We have a good DJ. You didn't see
Amuna.
Oh my God.
Amuna DJ.
We are creative. I can be a DJ anytime.
Yes.
We lack nobody. Actually, in ODM, we have everybody.
You know what?
And the problem...
You know what? Baba held your party together as one man. It was a one-man party. Sasa, kimeeleweka?
No, it's normal.
Sema,
it's normal when we lose somebody like Baba.
Kimeeleweka.
So some people are taking advantage of some
Fatima,
people who are still mourning. No, Jeff, you can mourn and act funny. Once you heal, then you come back to your senses and say, let me pull myself together and go back to where? Where did the rain start beating? Losing Baba.
Yeah.
We were not
using Babu or Baba?
Baba.
I
thought Babu can, it's okay, but Baba we were not prepared for that.
But anyway, what is going on? What is going on is
some
healthy.
People are vulnerable.
It's healthy?
Yeah, it's democracy.
Yeah, it's democracy.
Yeah? And there's freedom of,
yeah, but they shouldn't... Well, I'm not...
Jeff,
Jeff,
wait.
Jeff, I'm not going to say
Jeff, I wanted to say something.
Look at us.
I wanted to say something.
Yes.
Some people are still vulnerable right now. Actually, if you lose a man like Baba, you don't just heal and run and start doing whatever. So some of us are still understanding, saying maybe they're still healing. And whatever they're doing, it might be because of that.
How long is the healing going to be?
And that is forever. It takes time. Some people take forever to heal. Some heal immediately. Some don't care if whatever happened. So what I'm saying, let nobody take advantage of Baba's
Absence.
Kindly. In fact, I realized that some people immediately Baba left us, they jumped in. Everybody pulling this one this way, pulling that one. Yeah, let them leave people to mourn well. But, as I said, there's no vacuum.
Okay, Tabitha, are you going to stay in UDA?
Chama?
Eh? People want to know.
Bench.
People want to know.
Hot bench.
Yes.
At the moment, I'm at the UDA. That's true.
Yes.
Yes. But with the time, you never know. With the people, what they will tell you. Even His Excellency Dr. William Ruto, you never know. With 1 year and how many months?
18 months. Well, 18 months.
I had during the barrio,
16?
during the barrio for Baba. These ones were telling him to come to be their candidate for ODM. You never know. So that's what I'm saying. I'm there, but you never know what my people of Nakuru. Remember, Nakuru is not a county like any other.
It's very cosmopolitan, sure.
Yeah. It's not a county like any other.
Check
it's not
my
like Kirinyaga. It's not like Migori.
We have a
It's not
DJ.
like Isiolo. It's unique.
It's unique.
Kenya ndogo. Na ikikohoa, Kenya yote imekohoa.
Imekohoa.
Tuko pamoja.
Mambo ni live. Mambo ni live.
Tabitha.
Lazima ukanyange pole pole. Nakuru ukanyanga pole pole.
Yeah, pole
Let me warn you, you my brother.
Yes.
Ukistep uingie hivi, step pole pole, enda pole pole. Kirudi Nairobi, enda hivi.
By the way, tunakuja safari rally next month, eh?
Please welcome.
Utakuwa?
Yeah, nitakuwa.
Are you a driver?
Natafuta tikiti, eh?
Jeff.
Unatafuta tikiti ya kukuja. Nitakutafutia hiyo.
Nikupigie?
Yeah, nipigie.
Na tutaleta country music huko, eh?
Yeah.
Watu wafurahi.
Please do.
Tutange.
Jeff,
Na mvae boots, yes.
We have so many DJs in ODM, but one constitution. So if anybody ran away with the party constitution, I would be worried.
Are you coming back
but
to the DJ question?
She can't believe
No.
it.
It has really hurt her.
DJ,
not comfortable.
We're talking of
And the party leader was wondering, where is
we have
the DJ?
so many DJs, including our own party leader. He can do.
Fatuma, sikiza watu. Sikiza watu.
Watu wako na shida.
Wana shida?
If they ran away with the constitution, we would be worried, but not the DJ.
Fatuma. Watu hawaoni.
No, tunaona.
Wasiharibu legacy ya baba.
Tunaona. That's why we are stuck.
Yes.
We are there to defend Baba's legacy.
Good.
Actually, we must defend the gains that Baba brought to all of us, including you, Jeff.
Fatuma. Fatuma, how can you bring the issues of Isiolo? I mean, Isiolo we hear once in a while. It's like the other side of the world. But like I said, I've said it time without number. It's the center of Kenya, like the center of the universe. Lakini hii hamuongeagi bana nini?
Nani haongeagi?
Nini?
No. Sisi tunaongea.
Lakini
Kuongea kivipi?
if a tree falls in the forest and no one hears it, the tree hasn't fallen.
No. Maybe you have never developed interest in whether people are talking.
Tulisema Senate ni Sokoburu.
Of course. That day it was. And actually, I'm not apologetic about that because I have to fight for my county. Yeah.
Na bado you're fighting?
Yeah, of course, I have to protect. That's why I'm elected as a senator. And that is why they re-elected me as a senator. I went, first 2013, I was given a nomination by
President Uhuru.
President Ruto.
Oh, Ruto, sorry.
Yeah. Second time, I was actually elected. Based on my oversight role, they re-elected me in 2022. Yeah? So, why not protect them? That is my job, my daily bread.
Okay, the young girls watching you right now, right? And they want to get into politics.
Yeah.
And they say it's a terrible ring to get into. The title of our show today was Women in the Ring. It's a terrible ring to get into because of violence, because of lack of respect for women, all that stuff. Unaambiaje, especially in the north. What do you tell them?
It's all there. But you have to stand for your right. You have to stand for what you want to do. Yeah? So if you're a scared person, if you say, you know, there is an old man who told me when I really wanted to get into politics, I'm not going to stand somebody insulting me. Do you know what he told me? Where is that insult? Hiyo matusi kwani iko kwa mwili wako? He gave me a lot of courage because I never stood somebody insulting me. So I would actually advise young girls, mtu atakutusi leo, usiku anaenda kulala. Na haya matusi hayako kwa mwili yako. Yeah? For as long as you have a goal on what you want to do in your life, whether for yourself or for the community that you are brought in. So I will encourage girls. Yes, it's a difficult environment. It's an environment where you develop thick skin. The lens that is used for a woman is 3 times against the one that is used to a man. So that is naturally the environment and the community we live in.
Yeah.
Especially for a woman or a female leader. So we should not be discouraged.
Yeah. Manyo, what do you tell them? What do you tell the young ladies?
Anytime they stand anywhere or sit anywhere, they should sit as leaders and not women. Once you have this thing in your mind that you are a woman and you are standing there or trying to bargain for anything as a woman, you start on the weaker
But you are a woman rep.
I am, but I do not see myself or seek sympathy using that card of being a woman. I am a leader. And anytime anybody wants to throw me those jabs and call me whatever names they want to, I knew they have to prepare themselves psychologically.
All right, before I go to Senator Tabitha, real quick, are you people insisting on the deputy president position?
Any seat.
Answer the question.
We want even the bigger seat.
No, Oburu says he has to be deputy president.
I know I've said that.
And he is capable of even being a president.
Are
you hearing me well?
Is he capable of being youth leader?
He's already a youth leader.
With the experience he has.
He's already a youth leader.
With the experience he has. He is. Whatever he wants to be. Whether young or old, you can become whatever you never
What happens to Kindiki?
He's equally good. It depends with what we'll come up with.
Oh no.
But we are going to field our presidential candidate.
Mutakuwa?
Yes.
Sifuna?
Tujaamua. We will discuss. It's a democratic world.
Babu.
Majina ziwekwe hapo.
Babu.
Nominations zije, mwenye atashinda, we'll go with that one.
Lakini Oburu anataka deputy.
Jaamua sana. You know, we say some things sometimes.
Fatuma.
But the party will come up.
Nani?
Utapeana?
Nominations.
There
might be 7 people.
Now. There is a lot of time.
Tabitha.
It depends on how, the playing field will be.
You see, none of you want to commit. Ni sawa tu. Tabitha.
We will look out at the people if we commit now.
Uamuzi si wetu.
It's kweli.
Yeah?
Hapo kweli.
Uamuzi utatoka kwa mkuu wa Kenya hii na viongozi ambaye wako karibu. So it depends with the dynamics that will be there at that particular time when time comes.
It's going to be dynamic. Tabitha,
yes.
You have a history of corporate Kenya, and you've succeeded at very top, and now senator and, gunning for governor. What do you tell young women looking to you for guidance? What do you tell them today?
When I look at, when you come to the politics, or what I've discovered in politics, the politicians don't aspire to inspire. They don't aspire to inspire. In corporate, you want to inspire, you influence people. So when you look at the young girls, they are looking at us, they look at the meetings that we are going, and then there is those goonism and all that. They look at the CS saying that the members of parliament or the governors or whatever, they are the ones carrying the goons and all that. So to me, I would just talk to the members of parliament, the politicians, to ensure that the young people, when their time comes, we'll all exit. Like now, I don't want to say my age. As Baba has gone, the others will go, and others will. So these are the young people that will come. So we must inspire them to become who we are. If we don't do that, I think, can I say it's a bad thing? It's a bad, whatever
Yes.
we are doing to this country,
Yeah.
we are hurting the country.
Yeah.
But to the young girls, it can be done.
can
I
be.
came from corporate, I'm in the politics, I've been called all sorts of names. I'm a case study in Harvard Business School, but Susan goes around calling me what? Mama Pima.
Mama Pima. What does that mean? What does Mama Pima mean?
Mama Pima.
Una Pima nini?
Illicit brew. Yeah.
Come on.
So you can imagine a
Mama
young girl who was looking up to become like Tabitha. Today in politics, and I know Mama Pima. So just let them know it can be done. They jump in and they come and make changes. Like the way I'm doing it.
And you're a billionaire.
Yeah, I don't,
Guy.
you can't forget.
Jerry Minor.
Yeah, so it can be done.
Yes.
And I know they can do. And as Umanu has said, it is true. Women leadership in this country, I've looked at it. It can change this country.
No doubt.
And you really pray.
Manu Chandari
And
said
you
it.
pray women.
But I think as
and
women,
we pray one day we get a president woman.
In our lifetime.
In our lifetime.
In our lifetime.
This
Jerry
country
Minor.
will
wants us to
Jerry Minor,
collaborate more.
you're barely 30 years old, right? And you just jumped into this, what, 4 years ago, right? 2022,
Yeah.
You jumped into it. Any regrets?
Looking back, no, Jeff, because I really always wanted to serve. And to the young girls watching, I want to tell them it's a tough terrain. Strap your boots. You'll get little to no support from fellow women. You must be ready for that. The people who are in decision-making positions are mostly men. They might want to exploit you as a young female leader, but you must decide for yourself. Do you want to sell your integrity, or do you want to defend your integrity as a young leader? And you know, Kenya has no shortage of bad leaders. So I'm also telling them, even if you're young female leaders, we need people who have integrity. We need people who can stand for something when it calls for it. We need people who can say, no, this is wrong, whether it is my party perpetuating it, whether I'm close to the president or not. We need people who can put their foot down and say, I'd rather stay away from the warmth of power, but defend the people to the very end.
Does the president take your calls?
I don't even call him. Why would I?
You just mentioned your president.
But she's a DCP candidate.
No, you know, you didn't ask Fatma.
You
know, Fatma was is in Jubilee and she was campaigning for UDA candidate.
Yes.
You know, there's all these intricacies about the party
Dynamics,
positions, dynamic shifting,
yes.
and women must also be smart about it.
Sure.
You know, we are going to defend to win. We're not in it to lose.
All right, let's get some feedback, which is coming in so thick and so fast. Ayub, what do you have? What do you have? Lots of feedback, ladies.
The first one is, why are they quiet during the looting spree while our girls and women continue to suffer in silence? What have they done in terms of policies to address maternal deaths, gender-based violence, and unfair employment practices? What measures are in place to protect women from these injustices?
Anyone?
Yeah.
Senator.
As a senator, you only work on, you work for the county people. Of course, the national, yes, but the county particularly. And I've been really talking hard when it's come to the maternal death and our hospitals, the way our hospitals has deteriorated day by day. I think I've been the front line talking about that. So to me, I think they are not talking of me as a senator.
Hold on.
Maybe they are talking.
Fatima, out there in Isiolo, GBV, I mean, it's
a lot, even against me.
Correct.
Leave alone ordinary women.
Yes.
So it's happening. You go to the government institutions, you are shortchanged. Nobody even takes up your complaint. It's happening on daily basis. So maybe what we really need to do, the government should actually protect women, especially those who are aspiring to be in leadership position. It's not just a PR exercise to say that we are going to protect women to come into leadership position. But protective measures should be put in place.
Yeah.
It's happening everywhere. Yeah?
Yeah.
And people are silent about it. I have personally faced that as a woman. Simply somebody says she's a woman, she should not go for that seat. Yeah?
Because she's a woman.
She's a woman. It's not fit for her. By the way, we are facing a lot. I remember the first time, 2017, when I actually wanted to go for Senate position. My husband's side, they are saying she's not ours. My maternal side, they will say she belongs to the husband's side. So you can be torn in between two worlds when you're actually looking for leadership position.
Jeff,
so it's not easy.
I have an institution I built, I'm still building, for saving any woman, any young girl who's undergoing GBV. And that school,
Busia?
Yes, and I offer full scholarships to girls.
What's it called?
Impress Academy, and just besides it...
What's it called?
I have a high school.
Situpatie jina ndivyo watu wajue.
Nimeshakwambia inaitwa Impress Academy, and I have school, international school for champions. And then just besides it, I have a very nice building for saving women. So we go through it, we talk. Some people, you cannot put a woman who's been raped or undergone anything like that openly to talk about those things. They need healing. So I have already built an institution to cater for that. So whether anybody realizes that some of us are doing that or not, we are. And the grants we give women, Njeri can tell you, it is to empower them also to depend on themselves. You know, people can take advantage of a woman because maybe they depend on the man. Sometimes the frustration comes from there. But an empowered woman is not a baggage. Yeah.
Impress Academy, remember that. Go ahead.
Jeff, I think collectively, as county MPs, we have been on the forefront fighting for free sanitary towels to all school-going students from JSS. And I do believe that all women MPs have now rolled out the program. I issued mine 2 weeks ago, Jeff, to all JSS school-going children in Kirinyaga County. In terms of maternal health care, I've seen that on the question. I have a bill on the floor of Parliament. It's coming up for committee stage, which is the third stage of a bill. That is the final stage in the National Assembly. And it addresses one of the key issues it addresses is emergency access to healthcare without the demand for prepayment. We know that because Linda Mama was there in the previous government, no longer there, that sometimes you see women are giving birth because giving birth cannot wait, Jeff. You know, it is actually an emergency issue. We hear that some of them are giving birth on the road. So that bill, the law, once enacted, and I'm going to send it to Senate, so I'm hoping that these two colleagues here will support the bill, that women can access emergency services when they want to get maternal health care services.
Well done. Okay, next. Okay. Let's go.
Plenty. So they keep on coming. Guyo says, are women leaders in Kenya united on key issues or divided by party loyalty?
Who can answer that real quick? Not all of you. We don't want four answers.
Okay.
United in
key issues.
United?
Yes.
No. On issues?
Key issues.
No.
Omanyo?
Key issues.
Are you united?
Yeah.
On key issues? Women in Kenya united on key issues or divided by party loyalty?
No. On key
issues. Yes, no.
Key issues, we are always united. We forget about where we belong.
Fatima?
Never.
Yeah, they're not. It's the fact, by the way.
Why do
women are never united.
Why do we have the Kewopa?
Right
But I said no.
We have the Kewopa.
Because it's a fact.
Okay.
We have
Kewopa is defunct.
Yes.
Caleb says, sadly, Catherine Omanyo, he meant certain ODM event today where unpalatable, demeaning and disrespectful terms were used on women as she laughed through. Does she inspire principled and ideological leadership, and especially on the women's sphere? Meant today's...
You were at an ODM event today.
Yeah.
I was.
Yeah.
The comedian.
Yeah.
They're saying you are laughing.
Throughout.
Oh, yes. He said I should use my soft power to seduce Sifuna, so Sifuna can just...
Yeah. Soft power, Nini?
Do you want to...
That's very serious.
You want to...
I want to
really?
know.
I actually just dismissed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next.
Ras Bashir says, as the Secretary General of ODM, how is the party addressing internal disagreements and ensuring unity ahead of the upcoming elections, while also engaging citizens who feel their voices are not fully heard? So
you have an NDC coming up on March 27th, right?
Yes. Yeah. Actually,
Itakuwa noma.
sio sana, tumezoea. It's a normal exercise.
Itakuwa goons.
We hope not. But if they'll be there, we have the police to take care of that. Yeah, we just want a peaceful thing.
By the way, akina Babu na Sifuna wanasema if they're not invited, they're not coming.
Everybody is always invited. Actually, nobody should lie that they are never invited. For them to send an apology, how did they come up with that? Yes.
It depends with the individual interests. Yeah? That is when NDC is called. And again, whether you are going to win or not.
All right, Ras, next, Caleb.
And to factually correct that statement, we don't have the SG of the ODM party here.
Oh, she's here.
Yeah. She isn't until the matter is fully concluded.
Status quo
I'm
maintained.
acting. Why am I the deputy?
Status quo maintained.
Okay, so Caleb
She
again.
will fight it in court.
All right.
Buzz.
That matter will be dealt with.
I will also go to court.
We entrusted the legislative affairs of Nakuru County to Honorable Tabitha, who is a good friend. However, Nakuru County's glory of producing the best leaders, not only in the region, but the entire nation, is fading. What's the plan?
Nakuru.
Tabitha.
Tabitha.
Producing
Glory of
good
producing
the best leaders.
Plan yako.
Not only in the region, but the entire nation.
What is your plan?
No,
Repeat.
you see,
As far as she is concerned, she is the best also.
You see, in Kikuyu, they say, if one whatever rots, you should not,
wholesale condemnation.
Yes, wholesale condemnation. That is the word.
Okay.
We should not be condemned because that the CEO has messed up.
Because Lee was pretty
We are
okay.
working,
Lee Kinyanjui was
and even the other leaders, there are young ones trying to come.
And it's the heart of the anger.
And if they thought there is a county that has the best, the people there. They are all exposed, well educated, and they are smart.
Next.
That's what I can say.
Next.
Yes.
Abraham says, please ask Catherine Omanyo, what's Sifuna's greatest sin that necessitated his removal?
Habitual absentee.
From?
Yeah, there are sensitive matters.
So you're the SG tuambie, nini wewe?
There are sensitive issues.
Ati absenteeism.
Yes. Sometimes there are crucial decisions that are made.
That was Baba's choice. You people, you just...
Everybody is Baba's choice. There's no single person who has...
Ana Fatima anacheka.
Next is from...
in party position.
Finally, Honorable me ameweza kusema constitution.
Seriously, you guys.
Pay me.
Engineer Lazaro says women are known to be queens of peace. Why are our women leaders divided along tribal lines and even acting like cannon fodder in their different affiliated political parties? You must be united in denouncing violence.
We talked about it in the beginning. Let's go.
Yes.
Prince says Jeff should ask the unconstitutional Orange Democratic Movement, SG, why Oburu and Gladys Wanga are loudly demanding shares in government while simultaneously criticizing Gachagua for alleged tribalism.
Does he have evidence that they are demanding for anything?
Yes.
Yes, he wants to be...
He has said he wants to be the DP.
Actually, in your function today, Gladys said,
negotiate.
50-50.
Yes.
We will negotiate and see where
They're now
that...
propagating
Broad-based.
the holding.
Oh, sure. Next.
Next is from Almami Moha. It's short for Mohammed. Is it true that Isiolo today has become a dangerous place? It is true, he meant. Senator Fatuma Dulo has been fighting for the people, yet the governor has turned the county into a terrible place and the government is just watching.
True.
Finally, Mbaya says, this all-female bench is one of the best and the funniest I've ever watched. And I have watched numerous. Fatma Dulo and Tabitha Karanja look like they have deep concerns for their counties and might put a shift in if they get there. If all this is not lip service.
Women.
Baba Zuri says, how about these women who kill and ban men?
Hey.
What are they doing to protect the boy child since they are all elected by both genders?
Uko ni Kirinyaga wanu wapi?
No.
No. Hey, no. Hey, Jeff, no. Hey, no.
It wasn't.
Either way,
Okay.
no one should.
Next.
It was a case of a gentleman who never gifted his girlfriend during Valentine's.
Oh, okay.
Nick says, watching this show now, I think we should try women leadership in this country, Kenya. Great minds.
I agree. I agree.
Wow.
Nyantika Chester says, those in power should tread carefully, embrace good governance, constitutionalism to the latter, and refrain from political intolerance. Times change, and those in power may find themselves on the other side of the coin. We have been around and have seen these things happen. And Okello, the final comment, says, if women were serious about leadership positions, they would have voted for one of themselves as a president, since their number outstrips that of men. Wait until you hear a woman say, quote, we can't vote for an unmarried woman. That's when you will realize how backward we are.
But let me say, in that comment,
Yes.
men are the ones who normally use women against each other.
But can women marry themselves? Why don't they marry single women if they want? And this question of unmarried, you know?
And it's also
Right.
unfortunate, Jeff, because of patriarchy. You know, dismantling a system takes a lot of time. That is why we have these affirmative action seats. You can see now we have female senators, we have female governors, and changing the perception, the acculturation of people, you know, the way they're brought up to perceive women in leadership positions. I mean, I really know this. It's a complex issue.
You know, one day...
And it's not wrong to be single.
One day, I prophesied we will have men reps. Because men will be the minority.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
That we will need to have men reps.
Let them not fight two-thirds.
Jeff, you tried by the and it failed.
He's right.
Exactly.
You are very right, Jeff.
All right, ladies.
Today we are fighting for two-third gender rule.
Imagine.
Because
Never
women are
happened.
less. In future, it will be men who will be less.
It's 2010.
Imagine.
All right, ladies, final thoughts. We're going to start with the woman reps. Jerry Baina, you go first. Final thoughts. You got 90 seconds.
I want to speak to the voters of Kenya. You're looking for three things in a leader. You're looking for intellect, passion, and integrity. If the person has the first two, doesn't have the third, chaos, bad news, mbaya kabisa. So please, in 2027, vote decisively for all positions from the top to the lowest of the MCA levels.
Thank you. Catherine Manyo.
No violence, no violence, no violence. Any leader who pays a youth to go somewhere and disrupt other people's events should be marked and reported and never be voted. Even if it is me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tabitha Karanja, final thoughts.
I'll repeat the same thing I've said. Let our leaders do peaceful politics. Let's play their peaceful politics. And then to ensure that they inspire the young people to sit in the seats that we are sitting, or to campaign for the seats that we are sitting. But when we continue, what we have to continue to do is as if we are discouraging the young people to do politics in this country.
Absolutely.
That's what I can say.
Yeah.
And then, of course, as you always, say hi to my Nakuru people, thank them for electing me to be their senator, and the support they've given me. And when I tell them what is happening in the county, when I do the oversight, they understand. That is a mandate that I've been given by the people. They don't think like Jeff here, thinking that I'm fighting Excellency Governor with like drums. You said what?
Yeah,
drums.
like you're beating her like a drum.
Drums.
Yes.
So the Nakuru people know. Because when I talk of their issues and the issues that they've already told me.
Yeah.
So thank you. Kudos.
All right. Fatima Dulo, you get the last word.
Thank you very much first for this opportunity. And I think we need to have more sensitization now that we are going closer to 2027 election, especially on gender-based violence, and also the violence that is taking place in most of our rallies. Youths who are actually used by politicians through coercion. Some of them are actually even given drugs and alcohol so that they can be able to be strong in those rallies and fight people. So I think government should put measures in place to control violence in rallies and also gender-based violence, especially for women who are aspiring to go into leadership positions. I thank you.
Thank you. Fatima Dulo, Catherine Omanyo, Tabitha Karanja, and Jerry Maina. You guys have been great. Thank you so much for your honesty, your forthrightness. This is what we need in our new Kenya.
Thank you.
What do you guys think? This is what we need. Straight talk from women. And I keep saying this and I'll say it again. Women will one day rule this country.
Amen.
And it'll be a totally different Kenya. Take it from me.